Bonjour. Bonjour. Hello, everyone. Welcome. What day is it? What day is it? Did I ping Discord? Yeah, I did. Oh my God. Don't do that on the starting screen. Okay, I was a little slow. Oh my God. I was busy. Okay. I was busy. I have a busy life. Okay. It's not my fault I'm so busy and like have so many things going on. I actually do have a lot of things going on and I'm overwhelmed. But when in life am I not overwhelmed? Oh my God, did I sit here for 11 minutes? You're joking. Damn. What could I have been doing that takes a whole 11 minutes? At least there's no buzzing today. I can't hear a vibrator. So, I guess sex only happens on Tuesdays in this apartment. Not me, but you know what I mean. I'm just shutting the door. Hold on. Stop resubbing and doing stuff on the starting screen. Stop it. Okay, fine. That's it. The starting screen stays on. Look, you've bribed me. You've bribed me. You've bribed me. You've bribed me. We're just staying on the starting screen. Look what you did. We're here. I'm not turning the camera on. All right. You know what I've done? I've paywalled the camera. Camera doesn't go on until the Irish arrive. It's true. The fishing thing is when a sub happens, yeah. Yep, that's right. That's right. I've paywalled imagery today. That's right. I am the cable TV. I'm basically Sky News. Guess we have no camera. Oh no, too bad. What do you mean? I'm so pretty. Leave me alone. You've turned. I have. I'm a conservative now. I'm a conservative starting screen streamer. Look, some people out there have their starting screen for 15 minutes, half an hour. I don't do that to you. All right? I don't do that to you. I treat you nicely, all right? We go slowly. I treat you nicely. It's fine. We're chilling. You know? If the alternative was that we had to listen to your Irish accent, I'll take no camera. Sigh. Everyone's so nice to me. God, I love being a girl on the internet. How did I get here? Do you ever have those moments where you think about your life and everything that you did led you to a specific point? Because I'm having one of those. What was the lizard thing? Guys, I've missed the lizard thing. I saw photos of lizards in Discord and I have no context, all right? I know I know there are lizards. But I don't know why there were photos of lizards. I didn't read anything. Cuz I'm a girl, I don't have to read, you know. Sorry. Do you know what's great about waking up with the sun? You get the deliriously tired version of my personality every night, which means it's just slay all day. I hate that I even said that. That's so cringe. Anyway, whatever. I saw a video of a lizard in Lisbon. What? I was very presently surprised to open that channel and see reptiles. Very epic. Guys, the neurodivergence is really just out today, isn't it? It's okay. I'm down. I'm down to clown with you all about lizards. It's fine. We're chilling. I think it was in response to mutual disgust with some certain spiders because lizards eat spiders. So we were like, hell yeah, lizards eat the spiders. Is that... Oh God, I'm having another one of those moments where it's like, how did my life go? Whatever. I may have posted blue tail skink photos in Discord years ago. You know what? I think I partially remember that. Do you know, I told my friend about the fact that ducks have corkscrew penises today. And then I promptly reminded her that it is a gift that I don't talk about my job more than I do. You know, that I keep the education that I get here sometimes to myself. Like I don't go around and explain the fact that I know ducks have corkscrew penises to everyone. But maybe I will. Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for a change, you know? This is news to me. Oh my gosh, Vegas. I mean, you resubbed on the starting screen. I mean, nobody has the choice at the moment. I'm a starting screen main now. A fish cracker? Okay. Can we get cancelled for that? Make a line of duck dong wine openers? Stop it. Starting screen. I know. I was feeling rebellious. It's okay. My manipulation didn't work. People say women have power. They're lying. I'm joking. It did work. We hit level 2. Yay, no failure. You know what I mean? People out here saying women have all this power. They're so wrong. It doesn't exist. Oh, you got a lobster, Sanguinary. That's so on theme. Thank you for the sneaky tier 3 in the 86 months as well. Not to mention Fegas 32, Evan 28, Ridiculous 49. Thank you so much, guys. You hit a level 2 hype train on the starting screen. I know, and I'm powerless. You know? You know, what is it? What is it without an Irish accent? How am I supposed to show off my immense talent? I'm fucking so tired. I really am just setting myself up for disaster on the internet, being this delirious every time I start stream. I had a little rest and a little scroll, but I keep having really busy days. And just, anyway. Immense? What's immense? My presence? No, that's not it, is it? It's fine. How can you show your accent? Did you drink coffee? I did have a coffee today, but it was hours ago. It shouldn't be affecting me now. Oh, you're in immense pain? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, do you think if I sit on the starting screen long enough, people will actually think I'm like way hotter than I am and my viewer count will go up and then I'll just do a face reveal? and then I'll win politics. 1 + 1 = 2, clearly. I'm just living through time and space, but I did have a good meal earlier. I forgot to eat today, and then I cooked myself salmon and rice. It was good, and I made salmon and salad last night. I forgot to post it in Discord, though. What? How am I so late and made it to the starting screen? Because I'm trying something new. I'm bribing everyone. I don't know how we got here. I've already forgotten, but... actually, guys, I do look really pretty today. I don't. But we need to have a conversation about the fact that I am indeed allergic to mango. Because my lips look like I've had filler. I haven't. I'm allergic to mango. They're actually so dry and painful. And I can't believe I've done this again. And the reality is I'm just actually allergic to mango. And I can't have anything that has mango in it. But the real positive is that for at least a few more days, it's going to look like I've got lip filler. And I do think it makes my face look better. But, you know, I don't know if real lip filler would look this way. But it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, but it's also really uncomfortable. They're dry. It's not comfy. My brain knows it was salmon and rice, but my ears insist it was feminine rice. Chat, can we get some free will? Look at this fucking ally out here. 200 gifted subs to the channel. What a beautiful round number. And look, you got pineapple. That's so good for you. Good to see that the fishing game isn't homophobic. And it's just like, you know who needs the pineapple? A gay elephant. Wow, really being looked out for here, aren't you? Oh no, you got a trout. Wait, who got... Wait. Who got the... Oh, Vega, thank you for the gifted sub. No, my dry lips are very uncomfortable. What's wrong with trouts? Well, it's not the same as picking up a... Oh, fish fillet. Also, in Australia, we call them fish fillets. Okay. The hype train is over. Welcome, everyone. Hello. No, but seriously. Why do I feel like it actually suits my face? Like, they're not even that big, but they're so dry. Whatever. So annoying. So annoying. It's fine. I'm chilling. Okay? Ooh la la. I know. You can see it in the close-up. You can. They're so dry. Your fringe is looking healthy. Look, it's taken us a while to get back to like reasonable length, to be honest. But now I look cute. I'm gonna look cute for at least one more week. And then I don't know what's gonna happen. It's fine, okay? It goes through stages. Did you eat a mango or make out with it? I drank mango juice. I drank mango juice. So I ordered groceries, and instead of orange juice, they gave me orange and mango juice. And I was like, oh, I'll just drink it. I regret drinking it. I just didn't want to waste it. And I was like, maybe I'm just allergic to the skin of mangoes. But I'm not. I'm allergic to the whole fucking mango. And I couldn't figure out what went wrong because I was like, why do I have dry lips? What have I done to deserve this? I haven't used any new skincare products. I'm really just using moisturizer at the moment. Like, I'm not using anything. And then I got dry. It's the mango. I had this happen a few times and it feels so annoying bad. Honestly, it's annoying and bad because I have to talk for a living. You know, like, if I could just vibe, but talking, it's whatever. It will go away. This is a moment in time. I'm not even mad about it. We're chilling. We're out here. It's chill. I'm chill. Okay? I'm chill. It's fine. Silent React stream time? Come on now. I don't have the facial expressions in me for a Silent React stream. I can't shut up, alright? I have noises to make. Do you think some chapstick would help? I, a girl, have never once considered lip gloss. Not in my Christian Minecraft server. I'm all natural. Lip gloss? No. Lip gloss is for girls who want to appeal to men, and that is just not me. Guys, Relax. I do put lip stuff on. But the reality is when I'm sitting here, it's more comfortable without it. You look kind of mad or at least pouty. I know, but now I'm like, okay, what if I did get lip filler? Not much, just a touch because like this looks good. And like, it's so minimal, but it does make a little bit of a difference. It's like, oh my God, so facially balanced, you know? Treat myself to some lip filler? No, 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 I don't want to. What I will do is I'll just slightly poison myself every time I kind of want to feel hot. Do you know what I mean? Bitch, I'll just eat the mango and suffer in pain but look hot for exactly like 1 week a year. Not
Note an underscore gifted a tier 1 sub to Troutbout. They have given 83 gift subs in the channel.
Hilarious. Hello, does Pixel Smixel look like she's more to the side of the screen? I might have moved my chair a little bit. That's so crazy how my chair could potentially move slightly. Wild. How could that have happened to someone like me? Cruel. When will it end? Just be happy there's even a camera. Honestly, be happy my PC turns on. I just got a notification your CPU temperature has exceeded 81 degrees. But to be fair, my computer's been saying that for years. Ignore it. Don't worry, I did change the thermal paste. I don't want to hear tech advice from any of you. I refuse. Do you want to see something cool though? I got my birthday nails done. Are you ready? Now, you might look at them and you might be like, what? That's crazy. What? Hold on. I don't know how to show you. I'm going to have to show you one letter at a time. But it's very hard. Can you read it? I can't show you this thumb. I don't know how. I don't know how to show. Can you read it? Never autism. You guys, calm the fuck on. Okay, we'll do one hand at a time. All right? Okay. Ready? Focus. Oh, wait. It says TION on. You got it. You got it. You got it. Doremiko, no. Chat. Why is your pinky a crudely... What? It's an R, you absolute... Wait, what's that? Why would you clip me? That's not what it said, Drum. You fucking wish. Happy my PC turns on. Oh. I just got a notification your CPU temperature has exceeded 81 degrees. to me. That's so funny. Honestly, be happy my PC turns on. I just got a notification your CPU temperature has exceeded 81 degrees. That's so funny. That is actually so funny. Stop listening to me. What in the AI? Crazy. That's hilarious though. At least someone is listening. I listen to you guys. You know, I fulfill my role as a woman and listen to men and some women on a daily basis. You know, I've fulfilled my role. I'm basically upholding the patriarchy if you think about it. Sigh. I'm a fraud. My nails are a fraud. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud. Splee. The feeling is not mutual. I sit here. I'm so glad I can provide you some meaning in your life, K Elephant. Tofu, how are you? Oh my god, good to see you. You're clearly upholding the patriarchy as well. Everybody knows the three tenets.
Full-blown house deposit. So
2 years? Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. That's crazy. Everybody knows that the three tenets of holding up the patriarchy is 1, listening to men. We both do that. 2, the bean. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about tofu. You know? Soy is one of those things that really does uphold the patriarchy, you know? And then the third one, as we all know, is a frosty Coke Zero. I unironically know that's problematic, but also unironically true to an extent. I know I really had to think on my toes for that one. I'm very tired. I was so busy all day. Okay. Truly. I cleaned my shower again. It's almost as if a boy never showered in there. Oh my god, imagine I got tinea or something from the soap scum that was left on the shower floor. Ugh, the ick. I simply cannot deal. I cannot deal. Oh, Tofu, life update. I moved into a new apartment, and when I moved into this new apartment, it was disgusting. And so I've just been furiously cleaning it over and over again. Really just stepping into my feminine and cleaning for days on end so that I don't feel like I'm going to catch a disease. Thank you. Look, the fact that I was able to get housing is quite the win. So, yay. It was pretty traumatizing, I'm not going to lie. I'm still recovering. I hope you took pictures before doing anything. I did. And then I asked to be reimbursed from the real estate agent. And guess what? They've ignored me now for a week and a half. They haven't responded to my email. So my next point of call is to fill out one of the forms and put them on notice. But also I don't know whether I'm ready to be a problematic tenant. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm here now. I've done it all myself. I just don't know if I'm ready. Oh my god, I'm really happy for you, Atari. Yeah, I know, Broadside, and they prey on that, right? Like they prey on your want to like not be thrown out of your housing. I'm too scared to turn on the aircon because look, if they didn't clean the soap scum out of the shower, I am almost 100% sure they never would have cleaned the air conditioning filter. I'm too nervous. I can't do that on my own. I need emotional support and I have none. Okay, so I just, sometimes I'm really strong and independent, but then it comes to an air conditioner filter and I just don't know if I'm willing to cop that on my own. No, you guys, no. Oh God, I can't. Because then I would be like, imagine how embarrassing it would be when I couldn't deal with it? I can't have that online. I'm not giving you that sort of insight into my soul. No, I keep that for myself. I'm a really private person. The filter is the least problematic part. Usually that's just covered in some dust. It's the fan that gets covered in black mold. Dottie, why? 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 Why would you do this to me? Should have done it when your mum was around. I didn't have time. When my mum was around, we were busy. It was Mother's Day. I was taking her out to lunch. What do you think? I was going to be like, hey, Mum, happy Mother's Day. Now let me clean out my air conditioning unit. I don't think. Oh my gosh, I suppose I could hire a professional. Anyway, subscribe today. I need to hire a handyman. Or a handy woman. Just a handy person, I suppose. Alright? Chat. I gots to get me a man. Give me money. Lol. Sentences on the internet that should be in context always. A individual. Oh, I hope he's
Tasty
real.
Velociraptor gifted a tier 1 sub to Air Conditioning Guy. They have given 1,684 gift subs in the channel.
Oh, I do hope he's real. And he appears out of thin air to deal with my air conditioner. I'm just too nervous to check it. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably like sparkling clean. They might have like pissed on the floor of the shower and let soap scum build up to an unlivable point. But maybe they were the kind of people who just cleaned the air conditioner. Maybe that's, people have their things. Maybe they were like, maybe they took a lot of pride in the air conditioner. I'm coping, aren't I? No! Stop it, Vox. Don't say spores, mold, and fungus. None of those words are good. All of them make me think of The Last of Us or that Resident Evil game, the one with all the slime. I've gotten the shower so clean though, right? Like I'm almost ready to sit down and cry. I don't want anybody to be alarmed, okay? But I've gotten the shower so clean that I'm about ready to sit down and cry. And it's going to be so cathartic, you know, and yeah, I think we're good now. Broadside, you deserve the cold side of the pillow to be warm. No cold pillow for you, bitch. Sorry. Or you could tell the letting agent it's not working properly and I think they would have to send someone out. They haven't responded to my last email. You think they're going to send someone out? You finally went and got a haircut after like 8 months? Proud of you. That's good. You'll develop Asmon's eyebrows? Excuse me. I don't even have eyebrows on tonight. I didn't do them. And basically they're perfect. Okay, they're not perfect. But my eyebrows are fine. And they're never being destroyed, okay? I don't even follow trends. I haven't even overplucked them. They're just normal fucking eyebrows, all right? I'm a normal fucking eyebrow girly. What's wrong with your AC? Brie, I'm just under the impression that if they didn't clean the shower and the shower was covered in soap scum, that they probably never clean the AC. So it's probably disgusting, and I'm just not willing to face that on my own. To be fair, I haven't had any temperature issues in this apartment yet. So, you know, I felt pretty warm, cold when I needed to. I've been fine. So, I'm not too stressed about it. Yes, I know it's easy to pop the hood and do a visual, but I'm just not willing to do that on my own. I'm not brave. I am brave. I'm a brave girl. You know, I can do hard things, but I don't necessarily want to do that hard thing. Hi, Kate. Life short, turn on the AC? No. No. I don't want to. Take that. My car needs a clean, and petrol, coincidentally. Maybe that is what I should add to my list for tomorrow. All the better leave the AC untouched for the cultures to grow unimpeded longer. I reject every single chatter. I reject you all. Your existence annoys me. And we're done here. That's, stop it. I don't want to hear it. Fetch a friend? You say that like it's easy. You know what I was thinking though? Even though I'm obviously a terrible leftist and upholding the patriarchy by sitting here listening to men, to balance that out, the left said organize, and so I did. I organized a birthday party for myself. Anyway, I'm living my values. What about you? Huh? How did you live your values today, chat? Are we invited in spirit? You can offer me your soul and I'll put it in a bottle and take it with me if you like. You made biscuits from scratch? Yum. I bought magic cards. Fuck. Okay. So poverty for you. On today's news, I was on a podcast in Spanish talking about neurodivergency. Chat Blue's famous. You're so cool. My soul is not for sale? Not yet. Not yet. It was the full moon last night. You bitches don't know what I manifested, all right? You thought this was a cult before? Just you fucking wait. Happy birthday. It's not until next week, but thank you. I lived my values by referring a former employer to the ATO for not paying superannuation. Fucking slay. Good for you. Honestly, companies deserve all of the shit that they get. Hi, Jaeger. I woke up from a slumber and let the cat in. Oh, that sounds so good. You are such a protester, Punky. I have been to 3 protests in like probably 6 months, and I honestly don't think I could do it every weekend. I understand like people do it every weekend, and I do try and do it a little bit, but I'm impressed by anybody who does it as often as you do. It's very impressive. I'm a 41-year-old single man. I took a nap at 3 p.m. Don't worry, you and half the world. There's a male loneliness epidemic, don't you know? 3 p.m. naps are like, they're in. I lived my values by going for a little op shop adventure. Oh my God, Kate, did I show you my op shop find? It's about, and it has fish on it. Look. Get the fun pants. The fun pant was yesterday. If you check yesterday's VOD, I bought a fun pant and I bought a dress for my birthday. At the op shop. I love op shopping. It's so fun and I don't feel like I'm destroying the planet as much. Yeah, protests often happen mostly in major cities. That's why, probably, Disrun. Every once in a while I get emails from a liquidator telling me how much my old work still owes its vendors. Fucking hell. It's the thrill of the search. I agree. It's so exciting when you find something super fun as well. I go to protests because I like to shout random things for no reason, and it's illegal when there's a group of people. What's your cause? Any cause. Bitch, I just want to yell. Oh, that's so funny. I just get to yell at you guys sometimes. Like if someone's particularly annoying, I just yell at you. Gets it out of my system. You know, it's the good-ish part. It's the ish part. What do we want? Banana sundaes. When do we want them? Yesterday. It just doesn't feel worth it for a few $100, right, though? I'd suggest raves are good for yelling too. Yes, I know, but you have to have like a specific kind of confidence to go to a rave. Do you know what I mean? Rave music annoys me, okay? Because I don't like the dancing style. Like, there's a kind of rave that I don't mind, but it has to have dubstep and it has to have drops. Whereas if it's raid, where it's like if it's like a rave music where it's like I'm like, how are you even moving to this? There's no flow. There's no I don't know. If I'm gonna move my body, I want to move my body like, you know, I don't know. Did you just shit on Stan? I didn't shit on anyone specifically. And I can't, one of my friends makes rave music, so I can't shit on it too much. It's just not my style of wanting to dance. That's why I don't enjoy it that much. Like, I have never done acid, okay? And maybe if I had done acid, I would want to dance like that. But the reality is I just don't. Okay? I liked Ayama. I really enjoyed parts of Ayama. Lemons, you got to stop posting Gremlo clips in here. Like, I get it. It's just weird. That's nice, though. It's the second time you've done it in 2 days. Are you his publicist? You're fine. You're fine. That is a downside, not a non. Working under capitalism is the continual downside. No, Gremlo's chill. He used to hang out here a lot. And he's really good at his content. And look, the only time I'm ever like a little bit bitter is I hate it on this platform because men grow beyond women every time. And that's not to say that there aren't big female political streamers. There are. But it just feels like, I don't know, you just hit it cap
house deposit,
sometimes. So
Best 48 months ever.
10 dogs, that's very nice of you to say. Gremlo once apologized for talking shit about me. I didn't even know he talked shit about me. So I don't even know what he said, but he apologized for it. And I was like, that's cool. I didn't know that happened. It was kind of funny. And we're chill, so. An employee just reported she's logging off because a raccoon fell into her house through the roof. Yeah, I think that's valid. I don't think that counts to Thron, does it? Are we giving personhood to AI? Ah, you're fine, Lemons. You're so fine. So the reason I bring it up and mention it, it's not to be like, I don't want you promoting other streams in my stream. The thing is, there's an ecosystem that functions on Twitch a lot of the time. And what happens is when people bring up and talk about other streamers consistently, what ends up happening is your stream goes towards people talking about other streamers and the landscape of streaming. And I have never wanted that for here. Like, I don't want to sit here and talk about the latest Hassan drama all the time. I don't want to sit here and talk about this person having a conversation with this person. I don't want to talk about what's going on other people's streams. It detracts from what I feel like my good content is. That's the only reason. It's not because I don't like other streamers. It's not because of anything like that. It's just preference. And everybody knows, chat, you're allowed to have preferences. Does that make sense? Or do I seem like a bitch? I'm gonna need more context, Overkill. I don't know what that means. What sport are we in? I have not seen that photo. No, Blue. Nobody has fun pants like me. You're so right. I wish I was a knife thrower. That would make me so infinitely cooler than I am now. Wait, is somebody going to tell me who this guy is that broke his Achilles? What sport are we in? I mean, he looks kind of handsome. I don't hate it. I feel like it's the hippie coming out of him. Do you know what I mean? I used to be a jock, but now I'm a jock and I'm moody and I play guitar. Here, chat, you can see. Yeah. I might play football, but I date a musician and I have feelings. I don't know. I don't mind Travis Kelce. I think he did. Like, I mean, you know, he's pretty good representation for sports enjoyers. Like, it made me consider, you know, considering sport again. Oh my God, I forgot to do my footy tips. Bitch, I got 8 out of 9 last week. Oh, what does that mean for the ladder? Oh my God, I'm so clever and smart and fun. Oh my God, I've moved up the board. I'm in 8th. Oh my God, you guys. I'm like sporty. Okay. Gold Coast or Hawthorn? It's probably Gold Coast by at least 12 points. Sydney versus Carlton. I am going to, even though Sydney is most likely going to win, I'm going to do the thing where I pick Carlton because my dad goes for Carlton and it just feels right. Collingwood or Adelaide? It's not even a question. Port versus Geelong. Probably Geelong. GWS versus Fremantle. GWS. Western Bulldogs, Essendon. At Marvel. Probably Western Bulldogs. Richmond versus North Melbourne. At Melbourne Cricket Ground. North Melbourne. Brisbane Lions versus Melbourne at the Gabba. Lol, Brisbane. Optus Stadium, West Coast versus St Kilda. Probably St Kilda. My tips are in. Oh, how exciting. I can't believe I got 8 out of 9. Chat, my vibes-based footy tipping. Imagine I end up winning the family competition based on vibes. I don't think I would ever feel more powerful in my entire life if that happened to me. Who's on top of the ladder? Yeah, my uncle. He's a football coach. How am I supposed to compete with that? How am I supposed to compete with that? Shivering, how'd you go with your tattoo today? Another friend of mine got a tattoo today as well. Must have been the day for it. What's the prize for winning? Flexing on the rest of my family. And we all put in $10. So like, I don't know, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 200 bucks at the most, I think. I saw the beginning photo in Discord. I didn't see the end. I'm just seeing lizards. You absolute freaks. Lizard, lizard, so many lizards. Oh, that's my boop. Ignore that. Lizards. Okay, Scooby-Doo. Guys, how much talking did you do today? Guys, what the oh, the tattoo is lovely. That's so lovely. It's really well done as well. Oh, do you love it? Not the 500 billion messages in Discord. Guys, why are you so active at the moment? What is wrong with you? I'm joking. I love it. Except I ain't reading all that. Hey, Sidhu. Which temperature did your PC crack now? 83 degrees? Hold on, I just need to turn off cam so it doesn't talk to me. Why won't you let me turn you off? No. Chat, something's going on with my computer. It's not great. It's fine. It's okay. We're doing the new thing come June. Oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Blame the sun. Alright, it keeps waking me up at 6:30 in the morning. And you know me, I cannot go to sleep before midnight. So I'm rolling 6 hours sleep every night. And for a woman, that's not enough. You know, women need more sleep.
Some Amy later.
I could sing Amy later for sure. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for addressing my dono bar. Now it's not naked anymore. I'm so grateful. Thank you. You have to get up at 6 a.m. Why do you have to get up for an appointment at 6 a.m.? Buy blackout curtains? I don't want to put blackout curtains up. It's I could close the door and get no light. But I don't want to do that. I'm enjoying being woken up naturally. Like, I just feel like I'm at one with the planet. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like, I don't know, it feels natural. It feels like I'm in tune with the cycles of the earth and the day. Okay? What do you want from me? I'm feeling, you know, it feels nice. In tune, you know? I'm just feeling in tune. The sun makes me sleepy. What I've realized is that everything in life is a phase, you know? Things you think will never change about you, change about you. And the minute you think you have it all figured out, you don't. And you don't even have to worry about it because there will be a white man waiting to tell you what it's all about with the confidence that just a confidence you've never seen before at any given moment, with no consideration to the fact that they too will be victims to the never-ending nature of change. Chat, my lips are on fire. Mango, what an evil fruit. Like, what does spontaneous mango fucking allergy come from? Spontaneous mango allergy? Okay, there's heaps of... Oh my god, that's crazy. Delayed reactions, itchy rash around the mouth or eyes which may occur hours or days after exposure. Management and treatment. The primary treatment for mango allergy is to avoid mangoes. Wonder if I should take an antihistamine. But then will I chat? I'm a bit obsessed with my like lip filler lips. Kate, have you noticed them? Look at my really good lip filler lips that I got from being allergic to mango. And the reality is they're gonna go away. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. You know, beauty equals sacrifice, but does it have to? It's a sleigh, but also increased exposure to an allergy can lead to anaphylaxis. Fucking hell, really? That does not seem great. That does not seem good. Or great. That seems bad. That seems bad. Yeah, guys, I'd rather not suffocate. I'm gonna be real with you. God damn it. That's fine. I'm fine. How are you? Good? Chat, I'm losing it. Especially if it's affecting your mouth and face. No, it's just my lips. But they look so good. What am I supposed to do with this? Put some lip gloss on and enjoy it while it lasts. Clint, what were you allergic to? Oh, you have a peanut allergy. Not the peanuts. I have a friend that has a nut allergy and it's actually so hard. You did say your lips were dry. Gloss might help. Yeah, I just don't want to put anything on them that might make it worse at the moment. Macron called out Netanyahu today. Oh my God, RFK Jr. is removing fluoride supplements. US health officials say they plan to phase out fluoride-containing supplements used to strengthen children's teeth. Guys, people are gonna die. Like, this is all kind of funny at the moment, but people are going to die because of RFK Jr. Like, this is some fucked up shit. Guys, don't ask me why I'm covering this. The picture got me. Hold. I get it. It's a sport. I do. I understand. Anyway, this guy got he got done for soliciting, I guess. The Columbus Division of Police's Police and Community Together unit conducted an undercover operation on May 9th to reduce prostitution, the department said in a statement. I didn't realize, whatever. During the operation, the unit published online ads to solicit others to engage in sexual activity for hire. At around 8:15 p.m., Snyder allegedly began texting and calling officers in response to one of the published ads. He was the youngest Olympic champion in U.S. wrestling history. It's interesting, right? Where sex work is criminalized like this. Oh no, Oh, he's married though. I don't know. I always hate it when I hear about people cheating. Wait, they're voting on a total porn ban? That's crazy. A Utah senator tabled a porn ban bill yesterday. Oh God, Punky. Yeah, it's all Project 2025. I just think it ends up like exactly like Handmaid's Tale, right? Where in public men are all like wives, but you're also allowed to have a handmaid or some shit. And then they have like sneaky little underground places like Jezebel's. It's so interesting how historically you could put women into two different boxes. There's women for sex, and then there's women for marrying. And God forbid you're ever both. You're not allowed to be both. Things have changed. I don't know. I don't think they've changed that much. I still think there are probably a bunch of men who have a hard time um, perceiving women as full human beings who can be more than one thing at a time. There are matriarchal societies, yep. Um, but, you know, they burned all the witches. As one example. But also a lot of matriarchal, societies were probably just wiped out as well. I mean, yes, like witches were healers, right? This is, they burned women. It's I don't necessarily think it's a function of gender politics. I agree. As much as the gender politics are a function of the fascist tendencies, I completely agree. I think but for example, say a witch comes in and heals someone with a potion or like some other thing that they do, and then all of a sudden your exorcisms aren't the only way that people can be healed of whatever's going on, right? Basically, it's just threatening your power and your job security. And so the idea was it was like, well, kill the witch. The Taino people who lived in Puerto Rico were matriarchal. I don't think we need either a matriarchal society or a patriarchal society. And I don't believe we need a meritocracy. I truly believe we just need to understand that a need for greed and power, just because it has always been historically and still is a function that a lot of people like, I don't think it's inherently human, even though, you know, historically you look at it and a lot of shit has gone wrong because of the need for greed and power. Let's YouTube it. Is the need for power a biological trait? Well, that's what I mean. If we did what the men did, we'd be off in them all, wouldn't we, Fredley? The men have become the witches. Take them away to the stocks. I think you can, I don't think that one gender is better than the other. But I think you can talk about people specifically being predisposed to being better at certain things. Okay? That's just a reality. I don't think it's gender based a lot of the time. But the reality is, if you have more testosterone in your body, guess what? You're going to be better at certain things. That's just the reality. But then again, testosterone varies across a male spectrum. Like, there are going to be some men who don't have a, you know, are not good at things at all. Like, it's, you know, it varies across such a large spectrum. I don't know. I think feminine power could corrupt as well. You know, we sit here and I will talk about being, you know, we can joke about it and right, but I do think that in some ways absolute power still corrupts absolutely. And I don't think feminine power would be immune to it. Because I read this book, The Wheel of Time. And in The Wheel of Time, anyway, women have an ego, but I think a lot of times they have more sense of a gravity about the sanctity of life a little bit. Maybe it has something to do with children, healing. I'm not sure. But like, my biggest thing is, just because something has always been the way it's been, it doesn't mean it has to be that way now. There is growth and change is inevitable, and regression is not necessarily any better than moving forward. And I would just rather move forward. Space flight, lol. The UK has 3 women PMs and they've all been dog shit. Gender is a part of it, but nowhere near all of it. I mean, yeah. I agree. See, it's interesting though because it's like people are very it's so weird because I've gone through this, right? Because it is very comfortable to sexualize women in power, right? So then is feminine power only valid when it's sexualized? And the idea that you have to behave like a man to have power is, again, an interesting premise. I mean, what's the group that thinks everything that humans do has to do with sex? Isn't there a name for those people? I can't remember what it is. But it's the philosophy that everything comes down to the want to procreate and the need for sex, right? Republicans? Freud? No, Freud was a mommy and daddy, okay? It's biologists. Now, isn't there a philosophy as well? Do you know, speaking of peacock theory, it was so fucking funny. I was scrolling TikTok before and there was this guy and he's like trying the fucking bird way of attracting a mate. And he was literally there like dancing like a bird. And I was fucking cackling. I was like, yes, we should do this. Make them dance like birds. That's fun. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's so fun. You didn't arrange your stones in the correct way that pleases me. Piss off. That, if you know what? That is my new test. That is my new test. For men specifically. Hello, here are my precious rocks. Arrange them. Get out. Oh, delightful. Oh, what a brilliant idea. Oh, this is so fun. Perfect. Oh my God. Yes, that's what I should do. Oh, you don't have to do that.
I have no sound, but I wanted to send you some love for your kindness yesterday really quickly. Okay, I run now.
Right.
Have a good stream.
Oh, you're so nice. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Okay, you make a good point, Shaky. It's like, you know, build me the most powerful deck that you can. Not powerful enough. Leave. You failed. First date, serious face, construct a magic deck.
Doty_90 gifted a tier 1 sub to Cyborg Angel. They have given 273 gift subs in the channel.
New plan. New plan. Actually, it's true. Maybe that we have new criteria. 1, I only respect men who could potentially beat me at Magic. Feels niche, feels valid. I'm making a swarm deck Okay. Poker? No, because I could beat you all at poker. I'm joking. I probably couldn't. I used to be good at poker. Does sleight of hand magic count? No. Unfortunately, all of my friends have done magicians. And just from the stories that I've heard, it's just not really my thing, you know? Hey, great. Good evening. It's just, it's not really, I don't want sleight of hand. Ow. It takes a lot of fucking practice. Yeah, I know. But like, I unironically have 3 separate friends who have dated magicians. We joke about it fairly consistently. And I'm just not really willing to add myself to that pot. Fairly sure there's an overrepresentation of MTG players in here, just saying. Shh, don't tell me that. Is it the same magician? No, they were all different. There's a lot of magicians, a surprising amount. Sleight of hand is visual gaslighting, I know. And so imagine what they're capable of verbally. You just don't know. Okay? You just fucking don't know. You know? What if they're also great at disguise? I don't really want somebody to be able to dress up better than me. Do you know what I mean? What if they cut you in half? See, you get it. Great, not you being like, when? When will my time come to be cut in half? Boy!
2 sheep walk into a bar. Sidhu, are you a bot? I said hello to you before. You clearly didn't listen to me. Do you not listen to women? What's wrong with you? Why don't you listen to women? Hey, Coach Bombay. Chill. No, you said hello twice and I responded. Why did you say it again? Say something meaningful. Hey, oui, bonjour. Dottie, I left. Bye, Deshaun. Just kidding. I was trolling. No fucking shit, Sherlock. Fucking...
Why was Dumbo sad?
I don't know why.
He felt irrelevant.
Sido can't permaban. Enjoy. Wishing you all the best. See ya. Hey, Jushi. You doing good? Yeah, I was. I was doing good. Oh, until I got here? Well, look, your timing... Yeah, maybe it was you. Nah, someone said hello twice. Okay, don't make it seem like I was overreacting. Okay? You make it seem like I was overreacting. There was a really serious thing that just happened. It's a pretty funny pun, Osby. I'll give you that. Hey, lesbian hot sauce. I have a pun if you would like another. I need a lobotomy. Yeah, they're like beans. The more you... I just lost sound for 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. You missed so much good sound. I'm on fire. I'm not. Chat, let's watch something interesting.
How do you know?
It's Esther Perel, and I enjoy watching Esther Perel sometimes. And I don't know if this is like pop psychology, this video. I will see what it's like. It's a must watch before making a decision to end your relationship. All right? Because I know you're all in relationships and clearly considering ending them, but I'm just curious.
If a relationship is worth saving?
Shall I stay or shall I go? Is one of the fundamental questions. Even if you decide to stay, or even if they decide to go, you may do so while at the same time having a part of you that actually holds the other side. If you think that the decision is 100% perfect, no doubt, no hesitation, then it's a setup. If you leave, you need to be able to leave while experiencing the loss of some things that may have been good, even if it's just a dream of what was. If you stay, you have to be able to grieve the part of you that will never know what it would have been like if you actually left. Every choice comes with loss. The consequence is the choice you didn't make. And even though you think this is the right
I think that's one of the hardest realities to accept as a human being. That every choice comes with loss. It's the fig tree Sylvia Plath quote all over again, right? The idea that no matter the choices you make in your life, they all come with loss. No, there are no perfect decisions, right? You love a dog with your whole heart, you experience horrific grief. Comes with a cost.
choice, and this is what I must do. The grief may be the fact that you were not capable of making this thing work, or that you had such high hopes and it didn't materialize, or that you have wished that you didn't make some mistakes that you made, or that you wish you had left sooner. But there is no choice that doesn't have loss and therefore some grief attached to it. That does not mean that you didn't make the right choice. Some people experience heartbreak with such an ache, with such a sense of longing and such a sense of fracturing on the inside that their longing becomes obsessive, that they are trapped in rumination. It experienced like a withdrawal.
That happened to me early in my life. I don't think it would happen to me now, but you never know. But like early in my life, that was some fucked up shit.
It's not all breakups, but that is the extreme kind of breakup, which has been compared to an addiction because of the intense sense of withdrawal and because it takes place in the same centers in the brain.
Let's say someone does want to save their relationship. They want to make it work. What have you seen over the years of what it really takes? I think we often think of saving a relationship as like, let's do more date nights, let's spend more time together, let's do more this. But what have you seen it really takes?
It's actually not asking the other person to do all the changing. We often get to a place where we think, you need to change. Here, I'm going to tell you what you could do differently that would make this relationship better. And the hardest thing to do is to actually say, what can I do? Because if you change, it is quite sure that it will also create change on the other side, because we are interdependent parts. In a relationship, I start to do something which makes you do something, which makes me do something. It's a figure eight. But if I start to do something else, sooner or later, you cannot continue to do the same. If I no longer answer you when you say something, there's a good chance that at some point you're going to stop saying it because you don't get the reaction that you've been used to get. So there's no better way to change the other than to change ourselves. But that's not 100%.
She's right.
thing. It's just a good principle to keep in mind. What is it that I can do differently? What's one thing I could choose that I know would improve the relationship because I've heard you or because I know us? And if I don't instantly walk out every
Jushi, I'm going to be so real with you. That sounds like control cope. When I usually break up with someone, I'm direct in the breakup, opinions, it's just over. And then I have a no contact policy when it comes to that ex. Usually they're friends as well. That's control cope. You think that sounds healthy, but it's probably not. That's you absolutely needing to be in control of the situation. Most likely. She doesn't understand narcissists at all. Yes, she does. Esther Perel is a acclaimed psychologist. Look, I'm not saying she doesn't have the occasional bad take, but I have seen her in person and she definitely understands narcissists.
time, but I actually stay and I listen and I pay attention, will that create something rather than thinking about, all the good reasons why I should get out or leave in that moment.
You talked about there how, trying to change the other person isn't necessarily the focus, but for so many of us.
Sure, Jushi, it's your life. It's your life. And if that's what you think, you believe that, that's cool. Good for you. If it works for you, it works for you.
That seems to be the problem. The problem seems to be the other person's behaviors, their attitude, their approach to life. I hear some people say they don't dream enough, they dream too much.
Yes.
I hear people say, oh, they have too many friends, they have no friends, right? I see people at both ends of the spectrum. We always seem to have issues with how our partners live. In my relationships, I often projected the way I lived onto my partner. We so strongly believe that the way we live is right. The way we were brought up is right, that we want our partner to kind of follow suit. In my house, we used to eat, hang out, and then at the end of the night, we'd wash the dishes. In my wife's home, they used to eat, wash the dishes, and then hang out. And so when we got married and we started living together and when we were having friends over or whatever.
Wait, chat, which one do you do? Wait, which one of those is right? My family, I grew up in a cook, eat, then do the dishes family. No, we ate and then did the dishes. Isn't that so funny? I've never thought about that. When I'm cooking for one these days, though, I do a little bit of tidying up, but the dishes aren't done until after. Order pizza, throw boxes away. Genius. I can't relax if there's tidying to do. Vox, same. But what I can do is I can eat food and watch TV at the same time. I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good at it. And it's one of my favorite activities, eating while watching TV. Okay? There's just a specific kind of joy that comes from eating while watching TV. But then I can't properly relax until the kitchen is clean, basically. I think that's fair, Dottie. Do you know, actually, last night, I really mixed it up a little bit, actually. I cooked the salmon and the salad, and it turned out really good, not gonna lie. It was delicious. But then I didn't eat it straight away because I realized I was uncomfortable in my bra and decided to have a really quick shower and get into my pajamas before eating it. And it didn't get that cold. And it was actually still delicious. But I just had a very quick 5-minute shower so that I would be way more comfortable. Yeah, Mediterranean diet if it includes fizzy drink and the Tim Tam I had today. I wouldn't say. I am trying to eat more vegetables. I am trying to eat more vegetables. My salad had basil, baby spinach, baby bocconcini balls, sun-dried tomatoes, and tomato. And it was so fucking yum. And then I put a little bit of balsamic glaze on it, and a little bit of oil. It was really, really, really yummy. I had a lot of basil. It was good. I have pumpkin soup tonight. Wait, did you mention cheese? Yeah, bocconcini balls. But they're like little mini bocconcini balls. They're like small ones. We don't like the big ones too much, you know. I prefer a smaller bocconcini. Hi, Brodio.
Whatever it may be, in my mind, we're going to eat, we're going to hang out, and then we're going to wash the dishes. And in my wife's mind, she's thinking, we're going to eat, now we have to clean up, make sure everything's clean, and then we can hang out. And something as little as that can cause so much friction and bad communication and feelings of, oh, you don't care about me, and you don't love me, and you don't appreciate me, or you don't value the work. And there's so much that
Coriander's going on my soup tonight. Coriander and sour cream on top of my pumpkin soup. I'm so ready for it.
comes from something, and that's just a very small example. In that scenario, we both had not created a new belief system for our relationship, but were operating based on two old belief systems that we'd simply adopted. So many of our challenges exist because we project our...
Unironically, Brodio, when I lived with my best friend, we did the dishes together most nights, and it was really fucking wholesome. She'd wash, I'd dry. She hated drying. And then the dishes would just go away. They'd be done. We did them basically every night. It was so wholesome. I actually saw her the other day. No, sorry, I called her the other day. Felt like I saw her. I didn't. We were talking on the phone. And I actually brought up because this friend of mine, she taught me how to clean a shower. And I was explaining to her now that every time I clean a shower, I think of her. Truly. Because anytime I'm scrubbing grout with a toothbrush, I'm like, oh, Chelsea taught me to do this. It was very wholesome.
Operating system onto someone else rather than creating one with them.
I like the way you call it the operating system. So I'm going to take a sentence that you
Please.
highlighted and start from there. You said, here we were fighting about what's the right moment to do the dishes. But in fact, what we were talking about is you don't care, you don't see me, you don't appreciate me, you want it your way. It's not what you fight about, it's what you fight for. You were fighting for recognition, you were fighting for power and control, you were fighting for respect, you were fighting for trust and closeness. Underneath the fight, there are usually three sets of issues that we are actually fighting for. And that is power, trust, and value. I've made this nice meal, I prepared, I try to be kind to your friends, and you don't value me. Once you've understood that, what is the hidden dimension that you are actually fighting for, the fight, the dishes, the when to do them becomes a lot more clear. It's not just I'm imposing my belief on you and I want it to do my way because my way is the right way. You may think this way. The question is what happens when you have to confront yourself with someone who is different? I mean, everything about relationships is about straddling sameness and difference. And when you are a couples therapist, it's very typical that people come to you, they tell you, here, my relationship, here's
It's a spectrum of compromise, right, Dottie? Like it's a spectrum of compromise. I do not eat the skin of a pumpkin. I do think it's truly about picking your battles as well. But also, I don't know about you guys, sometimes a silly little fight can be hilarious. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's important to pick a stupid fight over nothing for fun. Okay? God, live a little, chat.
Here's my partner. Let me tell you what's wrong with them, and maybe you can fix them, and I'll help you. Make my partner understand why my family's.
I once have never picked a fight ever. Like, not a bad one. I have never picked a fight with chat. Not once. Not one single time.
Way of doing things is the best way of doing things. It's a very good way if you have to change your mind. Does that mean that it's a loss of your identity? Or can you actually experience that as an expansion, as something that you let in? How do you let the other person influence you without being constantly in a defense of your, this is my flag and here are my values or my operation system? At first, it was a nice thing you didn't fight about. You just said, we do it. Oh, that's so interesting. No, let's do it now. No, let's. And then slowly, because you couldn't come into a unified agreement, it became a point of contention. And then that point of contention became the go-to every time you need to talk about your backgrounds, your values, your style, your priorities, your way of doing.
People feel robbed of their power. That if I give in to this other person, my partner may be the more powerful one in the relationship. Or if I concede, then in the future when we're making decisions, they're going to think I'm going to concede. And often that is the case, that people get into relationships because they think the other person is submissive or conceding to them or agrees with them on everything they say. And then one day that person goes, wait a minute, I didn't realize I just gave up everything I care about for you. And so how does one learn how to practice that humility and giving up of power? Or is the solution a unified agreement?
In every
That's an interesting terminology you used to ask that question, but okay.
relationship, you will find that
No, it's not crazy that you've never thought like that, Dottie. I don't think so. That's an interesting phrasing. It's a pretty, conservative value phrasing of that question, right? The idea that you get in a relationship with someone because you think they're submissive to you. I mean, some people do, but no, I don't think it's crazy. Honestly, these days, you kind of just hope to get in a relationship with someone you actually enjoy spending time with. That would be the, do you know what I mean? Oh, you have the same sense of humor as me? Cool. Okay. Slay. Oh, you enjoy doing the same things I do? Cool. How about we do some of that together? Oh, you are very good at this thing that I'm potentially lacking in? Slay. That's cool. Oh, you like doing things, You like taking the bins out? Wow, that's so crazy. You're so hot.
that there often is one person who is more afraid of losing the other, and one person who is more afraid of losing themselves. One person more afraid of abandonment and rejection, therefore more likely to acquiesce, to pacify, to placate, to say yes until maybe one day not. And one person more afraid of suffocation, and therefore they fight for their ideas, their ways of doing it, the timing of the dishes. That is less about power. That is more about the nature of connection. The majority of power struggles in a relationship are not power struggles. Power is the defense.
See, she's so based in her answer. She's like, your framing of this question is stupid. Here you go.
The control battle is the way people are defending, trying to get something for something else that they are worried about. It's the surface behavior. Some people, when they're afraid, they fight. But the issue is not fighting. The issue is that they're actually afraid and they're trying to deal with their fear by gaining control. Don't just go for what you see. because what you see isn't necessarily just what it is. Go always looking a level below. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of this. Who did you have to fight with that you had a sense that if you don't go all the way and with fists, that's the motion of fighting, right? It's not this. But you enter the relationship with that, and yet you live it with this. What happened to you that is making you continuously interpret every situation as a fight, as a power struggle, as I have to stand up and hold on because if I give it...
Because there's always a level below. Unless you live a very stupid life. I don't know what to tell you. If you have any semblance of emotional intelligence, if you are a smart-ish person, there's always going to be levels to the way that you interact. Like, literally, unless you're daft as a daisy, and daisies aren't even that daft, they're actually quite pretty, but you know what I mean. There's always going to be levels to think about in your relationships with other people. That's just the reality of it. If there's no surface level to exist on that will keep you engaged for a long enough amount of time, What do you mean not everyone surfaces their deepest feelings and understandings? Some people don't know how. I don't know if you have tried being a woman, Fradley. But there are a significant amount of men who do not surface their deepest feelings and understandings for so many reasons. Whether it's appearing masculine, whether it's being afraid of rejection, whether it's just like not having the words to describe their life experience in that way. Like, there's people who just don't even think about those things, right? Their brains don't function on that level, and that's also okay. Like, some people just think things and then they don't think about it anymore. I think the most interesting thing that has happened to me is that a lot of men will say things and act in an entirely different way. And sometimes I feel like, they don't even realize they're doing it. By the way, I'm speaking about men in my experience, right? I'm not saying women don't do this too. They absolutely fucking do. And also somebody can be thinking one way and telling you a completely different thing based on, them tempting you to act a specific way, right? So some people won't tell you how they're really feeling. They'll tell you something else entirely because they want you to respond in a specific way, and they only think you'll respond in that specific way if they perform the action that leads to that response. As a man, I can vehemently confirm this. Lol. As a male, surfacing deep feelings seems to often elicit the opposite reaction from people to what I've learned to expect. Hey, Louie. I just think it's really hard to be vulnerable, full stop, as a human being, right? Because when you are vulnerable to any level, right, you're opening yourself up to deep criticism, which can be painful, rejection, like authentic rejection, which can be, again, very painful. And then there's also like the mortifying ordeal of being known. Gross. Wouldn't be me. So no. And I think building a level of trust these days is incredibly difficult with just the way the landscape is, right? You don't truly know people. You know, if you meet somebody on a dating app, you don't know, they could turn out to be abusive. You don't know. And again, if you live in a big city, there's no consequences. There's no real consequences for those people because the reality is they didn't exist in your community, and then they're not in your community still. And it's just a really unhealthy landscape for building intimate relationships. And that is, why there is a male loneliness epidemic. It's not inherently disrespectful. Some people don't even know that they're doing it. Like, for example, like you are, like, it's not manipulative, but you are making the coffee every morning for this woman because it elicits a specific reaction. Right? And it's not manipulative or disrespectful, but you're doing it for a reason, right? You're not going in there and saying exactly what you mean, are you? Does that make sense? Let me finish this video. I can go back to full cam.
This is the beginning of a slippery slope. That's a frame. That is not the truth. Now, maybe you picked somebody with whom this is sometime what is going to happen. So then you ask this person, what happens if you don't get your way? For you, the question is, what happens if the other person gets their way? And for you, the question is, what happens when you don't get your way? Can you still feel confident even if you don't trample somebody?
Honestly, the end of that felt like she was gentle parenting him. See, but okay, so Traya, this is where a lot of smart people get stuck, where you sit and you worry about your motivations, because it is okay to have inherently selfish motivations, right? That doesn't make your want to do it for her because it is a nice thing to do for her any less true. Multiple things can be true at once, okay? Because it truly doesn't matter what your motivations are, right? Taylor Swift said it. What's the quote? Blue, are you still here? What's the quote? Like, motivations are different to actions, and I don't think you should sit and ruminate on your motivations as often as as possible. I mean, Jaeger, I kind of agree with you, but I think it's an accident. I don't think dating apps set out to do this, but capitalism made it this way a little bit. Bye, Jushi. You can be disappointed about the romantic outcome as long as the wanting to make the happy part was real. It doesn't matter. The reality is what matters is the action. You are doing something nice. That nice thing is being appreciated. At the end of the day, your actions speak louder in your life than words ever could. Hopefully. I mean, people can still talk shit about you on the internet if you're a streamer, and it doesn't matter. But, you know, a lot of the times, the way you live your life will speak for itself. And I wouldn't ruminate on your motivations too much. Social media and the internet and people wanting oversimplification have had a big part as well. I agree. Hey, finally, Daisy. Yeah, as long as you don't use it to be manipulative, like, oh, but look at all this shit I did for you and now you don't like me. Yeah, obviously that would be bad. But there's no way Traya does that. Treat your relation. I hate people who do that. It's actually fucked. Would it be going too far to pre-order a Switch 2 for someone? I think that is potentially excessive for a friend at this stage. But I mean, I don't have the details. I don't know what it's like. Maybe. I knew someone who did weaponize that. It's also my mother. I'm sorry, Louis. That's abusive. I would love for someone to pre-order me a Switch 2. Guys, don't get me a Switch 2. I won't be able to play it with my hands. Okay? Just a heads up. I mean, it's why I've always just like asked for money for nothing in return on my stream. Right? Because if you incentivize, oh, look, obviously you can pay for songs, right? But if you are always incentivizing donations through forcing yourself to do something on stream, it's an interesting dynamic, right? Just to apply it to here, because it makes people feel like they can buy a very specific thing. Oh my God, Traya. Yeah. I just wouldn't worry about any of that. I wouldn't consider money in this situation at all. Fredly. My suggestion is just continue trying to spend at least a little bit of time thinking about literally anything else. Because I think the greatest thing you can do to experience life with friends and romantic partners and other people around you is to attempt to live a full life. And that's not always something that can really be achieved overnight. It's just not. But if one person is your only hobby or your only thought, then you can run out of things, if that makes sense. Do you know, I'm not using good words, but when you do things, you're a more interesting person and you have more things to talk about. Also, being on the receiving end of someone's entire attention sphere is very scary. Yeah, it's not a fun time. Hey, chat. You want to see something funny? Louis made me a graphic yesterday for my party. You want to see it? It's niche. Try, that's why you got to live your life. You know? Consider her inspiration. Two courses, not too bad. Not a non. That's very funny. I like Fleabag because it's a depiction how a little bit of crazy to cope with trauma is actually okay, and that human beings are flawed. And even when you are flawed, you are a real person. And, you know, most people are just doing their best. Yeah, I don't think he's telling you to rub one out to her, though. It's that... Hey, Scribbles. Try, would I be right to say that this is more about just connecting with a person at its core, right? Like actually liking a person and connecting with a person who is also being kind to you. I think that's what it is at its core. I think that's the difficulty, right? If you've been treated relatively badly for a, a decent portion of your life, and then someone's nice to you, you know, you're like, what the fuck? And then you put all of these kinds of expectations on it. And I think that's the difficult thing. The more well-rounded you are, the more luck you are going to have connecting with people. That's just the reality. The fuller your life is, the easier you will find it to connect with people. I don't know. It's taken me a really long time. I'm pretty old now. It's just like, it's taken me a good 10 years to make enough friends to have like a party. Thanks, Scribbles. Like, my birthday one year was just me and my two girlfriends. My two oldest girlfriends going out for dinner. And then another year it was like me and 5 people going out for dinner. And then other years it's just been, you know, having a couple people over to my house. Yeah, she rolled over. That's really hard, Scribbles. Oh, look, wow, look at Miss Two Friends over here. It starts with one. Starts with one friend. You know? Like Chelsea and I just moved in together, and then Alex, I went through a really bad breakup and she just adopted me. She's like, hey, do you want to come to dinner with me and my friends? And she just kind of adopted me. And through those 2 relationships with women, I got to have more conversations. I got to become a more rounded person. I was introduced to more people. And from there, it's more practice. And I got braver. Let it be known I'm still extremely awkward and people put up with a lot of my shit. But like, you know, it's not really something that happens immediately. And also some friendships fade and die. You know? Some friendships last a long time. Some die in a fucking fire. Ziggy, it's a different process for everyone. But it is much harder if you're extremely autistic. Louis. I had a moment like that with a work friend. She just invited me somewhere once and I was in a good mood that day and I was like, sure, even though it was not something I'd ever do, but it was cool and we're still friends. See, I like that. But you're also a pretty interesting person. Sure, maybe now I'm interesting enough, but most of the time I'm kind of boring. I'm not that funny. You know, I live a pretty normal fucking... I mean, some people think internet clout is cool. It's not. Jet!
It's a full-blown house deposit, so...
Smixel hypes mixel
29
lobster.
fucking months and you found the refollow button. Bet you thought you were getting away with that, didn't you? I bet you thought you were getting away with it. No. You fucking weren't. Teehee. I find the best way to get people to talk is just find what they're interested in. Yeah. Absolutely. It's mobile issues, I swear. That's what they all say. That's what they fucking all say. It's fine. It's fine. I'll accept your slight against me just this once. Okay, chat, I gotta tell you about this one date I went on. In the distant past. I went on a date with a guy, and it was so interesting. Because you know how in that Chapel Roan song, she's like, he didn't ask a single question? This man did not ask a single question. Not a single one. I thought it was a joke in the song. He did not ask one. But I'm crazy. So it got to the end of the date, and I was like, you're kind of cool, but you didn't ask me a single question. And he's like, but I know things about you. And I'm like, yeah, because I told you things about me, but you didn't ask anything. And he's like, well, does it matter if I still know things about you? And I was like, well, no, not always. But it also makes this a lot of work for me. And your interest is, we never spoke again. I asked so many questions. I didn't even do that much talking. Anyway, hilarious. There was not one. I was waiting for one. I don't think this man had questions in his vocabulary. You know what? It's funny though, because he was kind of sweet. Probably autistic, but a very good piano player. So, you know, pros and cons. Being autistic isn't a con. And that's why I was like, does it matter? No. But am I going to spend the rest of my life never being asked a question? Also, no. So, yeehaw. Hold on, at which point did you realize he wasn't asking questions? I noticed it about an hour into the date, and then I gave it another 3 hours. Just to make sure. It was cute. But no. What do you mean? Guys, do you not realize what it is to be a woman and go out on a date? Do you know how much effort goes in to leaving the fucking house? I was not going out for just an hour. That's crazy. I'm not wasting getting ready. I'm not wasting getting ready that bad. No. Wait, 4 hours? What kind of date lasts for 4 hours? I mean, normal ones? I don't know, get drinks, go for a walk, get another drink. You know? watch a band, you know? Like, guys, how long do you think 4 hours is? Do you really? What? It's too long to not be questioned. Correct. But it was kind of funny. Also, I unironically am just curious. Like when I go on a date, that's the reason I ask questions. By the way, I say this like I go on dates. I have 17 boyfriends, 2 girlfriends, a dog, and a lover. Lemo. I'm also pregnant with the second coming of Jesus. So, you know, I have a lot going on. I wouldn't have the time. That's right. This is my pregnancy announcement. um, yeah, I mean, maybe straw man, but also just not really. Would it be? This man didn't ask a single question, and he was wearing these fugly jeans. He was unironically wearing jeans, which does make that song really funny. But he didn't ask a single question. I thought it was fake until then. Every other day I've been on in my life, people have at least asked a question, right? A question has been asked. This one, that did not happen. Yeah, I wear jeans on dates sometimes, but I wouldn't wear fugly ones, would I? He was just explaining how he was in a band and all the things that went to be in a band, and then I would ask questions about the band and he would say more about the band, and I'd be like, you know, that's so interesting. You know, I played violin when I was younger. And then he'd be like, that's crazy. I also did a couple of years of the violin, and then blah, 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 blah. Like the only things he knew about me were things I added to the conversation. He did not ask a question, a single one. Ah, yes, I know that guy. Yeah. And do you know what? It's really funny because I think I'm hyper aware of it because obviously I'm a streamer. So I do a lot of talking. I do a lot of filling the air. And so I'm pretty good at filling the air. So I'm always hyper conscious of talking too much. So I really go the other way and make sure that I'm not like in streamer mode and just talking at someone. Because I don't, you can't control the way that being a streamer affects you, because it just does. So yeah, I would recommend deleting all the apps because they suck. But I have no advice on how to meet anyone. Okay, I can't help you. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, confession here. I was that guy, but I'm hyper aware of that now and always ask questions. Proud of you. You can learn from shit. Osbia, shut up.
Osbia gifted a tier 1 sub to Never Ask Questions. They have given 31 gift subs in the channel.
You don't need $1,000 jeans. Who do you think I am? I don't care how much your clothes cost. I care if they smell. I cannot still play the violin. Okay, app's deleted. Ready to dial now. I'm sorry, I have no good advice. Truly, you don't want my advice. Do I seem like I have it all figured out? Don't ask for my advice, chat. It's idiots. Ask a successful man, all right? You don't want what I got. I can't help you. I can't help you, okay? Do any of you want 17 boyfriends? I'm going to guess not. Then is my advice right for you? No.
Doty_90 gifted a tier 1 sub to Wrong Jeans. They have given 274 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks, Johnny. Yeah. Thanks. That's paying a lot of attention, but you can always comment on someone's new clothes. Are any of you pregnant or want to be pregnant with the second coming of Jesus? Then no. Our situations are not comparable. Okay? I can't help you. You're on your own, kid. You always have been. I think. Not the fucking hype train. That's so many coughs. I think it's because this room is hot. I'm just gonna leave and give my dog her medication. I don't care about money. Lol. Come on.
Doty_90 gifted a tier 1 sub to Grey Sweatpants. They have given 275 gift subs in the channel.
Dotty. They're Skittles. They're the sour ones, so yummy. Chinos, yay. What other pants do men have? Wait, hold on. Cargo pants? I am not averse to a kilt. I did go to Scotland. But I do not try to, over sexualize the kilt. Because that's weird. A few. Especially more north. Like in the Highlands. Oh, sorry, I forgot the men wanted to be objectified. I did notice it kind of seems Scottish men don't feel the cold. I've not heard the song Donald Where's Your Trousers? No. Scribbles, I don't think it matters if your legs are cold if your feet are warm and your core temperature is warm. I don't know, Trial. Probably not. Same, Scribbles. I have cold feet right now. It's a miserable existence. I think we as a society are a little overdue for what is cultural appropriation and what is cultural appreciation. Right? Wearing clothes of other cultures, I don't think is appropriation. I just don't know if we should gatekeep. I think if you're a white person opening up a Japanese named sushi store, you know, maybe there's a conversation to be had about profiting. Right? And obviously, we're not going to do things like blackface and shit like that. But, I mean, you could potentially say my birthday party, which is French Revolution theme, is cultural appropriation. It's not. It's revolutionary appreciation, but like, you know. Interesting point, where's the line? I think I think it's so valid for cultures who have been colonized to be pissed off at white people for then colonizing them and then attempting to profit off their culture. I think that's really valid. But see how it's difficult to find where the line sits? Pixel is sulking because the bowl I had my salmon in is sitting on the bench and she can smell it. Which truly, kind of valid. Let me deal with that. Hey Mecha11 Life Builders. Anyway, if I get cancelled for my French Revolution birthday, so be it. Can be my last hurrah. Yeah, I remember that one, Champagne. Chat, we've reached that time of the night, by the way. It's so cunty, Louis. Maybe like Napoleon, you'll make a comeback at least once. Would be on brand, wouldn't it? Oh, done. Well, sometimes I go out by myself
When the party's over.
and I look across the water, and I think of all the things that you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, where my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up on for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you'll find the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging
Triago
all the
gifted a
time.
tier 1 sub to Scribbles Hearts. They have given
Yesterday.
2,582 gift subs in the channel.
Since I've come on home, where my body's been a mess, and I missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things that you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, where my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie.
Osbia gifted a tier 1 sub to Valerie. They have given 32 gift subs in the channel.
Valerie,
You're on your own, kid.
Osmia, thank you for gifting Valerie. Lol. Hilarious. Thank you, World Gone Wrong, for that one. Dottie, I would love to sing When the Party's Over. Thanks for the bits before everybody as well. And Cam, I would love to sing You're on Your Own, Kid. Her name's not Valerie and she's not gingerhead. Not trying. This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
I like the noises your mouth does.
Okay. You won. Thank you for the 60 months. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Fucking Lolo. Jesus. That's one way to put it.
Don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing ever stops you leaving. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I could say I like you like that, like you like that. Yeah, I could say I like you like that, like you like that. Don't you know too much already? I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. And I'll call you when the party's over. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Yeah, I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. But nothing is better sometimes. Once we've both said our goodbyes, let's just let it go. Let me let you go. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I could lie, say I like you like that, like you like that. Yeah, I could lie, say I like you like that, like you like that.
Aw, Shadow says, that's so nice. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dottie. That was fun.
Summer went away, still the yearning stays. I play it cool with the best of them. I wait patiently, he's gonna notice me. It's okay, we're the best of friends. Anyway, I hear it in your voice, you're smoking with your boys. I touch my phone as it fits your face. I didn't choose this town, I dream of getting out. There's just one who could make me stay. Oh, my days, from sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes, I waited ages to see you there. I searched the party of better bodies just to learn that you never care. You're on your own, kid, you always have been. I see the great escape, so long Daisy May. I picked the petals, he loves me not. Something different bloomed, writing in my room. I play my songs in the parking lot. I'll run away from sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes. I called a taxi to take me there. I searched the party of better bodies just to learn that my dreams aren't rare. You're on your own, kid, you always have been. From sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes, I gave my blood, sweat and tears for this. I hosted parties and starved my body like I'd be saved by a perfect kiss. The jokes weren't funny, I took the money. My friends from home don't know what to say. I looked around in a blood-soaked gown and I saw something they can't take away. 'Cause there were pages turned where the bridges burn. Everything you lose is the step you take to make the friendship race. Let's take the moment and taste it. You got no reason to be afraid. You're on your own, kid. You can face this. You're on your own, kid. You always have been.
Thanks for the rock. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you, Kim.
The Giver.
Ain't got antlers on my walls. I don't know. Hey. Oh, that's close. That was close. It's fine. Ain't got antlers on my walls, but I sure know the mating calls from the stalls in the bars on a Friday night. And other boys may need a map, but I can't close my eyes and have you wrapped around my fingers like that.
So baby, when you need the job done, you can call me baby. 'Cause you ain't gotta tell me, it's just in my nature. So take it like a taker. 'Cause baby, I'm a giver, ain't no need to hurry. 'Cause baby, I deliver, ain't no country boy quitter. I get the job done, I get the job done.
I swear to God, drum.
Girl, I don't need no lifted truck revving loud to pick you up. 'Cause how I look is how I touch. And in this dream town of dreams, good luck finding a man who has the means to rhinestone cowgirl all night long. So baby, if you never had one, you can call me baby. 'Cause you ain't gotta tell me, it's just in my nature. So take it like a taker. 'Cause baby, I'm a giver, ain't no need to hurry. 'Cause baby, I deliver, ain't no country boy quitter. I get the job done, I get the job done. Na 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 na. 'Cause you ain't gotta tell me, it's just in my nature. So take it like a taker. 'Cause baby, I'm a giver, ain't no need to hurry. 'Cause baby, I deliver, ain't no country boy quitter. I get the job done, I get the job done. I get the job done, I get the job done, I get the job done. Yes, ma'am, yes, I do. Ow. Oh my God, that is the third time I have done that tonight. What the? That was nice, yeah.
Espresso.
Drum, you just said you have no money left this month. Stop it. We're only halfway through the month. Oh my God.
Baby metal. Karate.
I swear to God.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. So you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down on the fret. Oh, switch it out like Nintendo. So you can't sleep, baby, I know. I can't relate to desperation. I give a fuck. On vacation, and I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him, too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and I perfumed it for you. I know a mountain dew for you. That morning coffee brewed it for you. One touch and I brand new. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, look so cute. Wrap round my finger, my twisted humor, make him laugh so often. My honeybee, come and get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true to for you. Soft skin and a perfume for you. I know I'm Mountain Dew for you. That morning coffee brewed it for you. One touch and I brand new it for you. Think about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know. About me every night, oh. See you can't sleep, baby, I know. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it out like Nintendo. See you can't sleep, baby, I know. Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
I don't know if I know this Baby Metal song. Do I? Okay, my knowledge of this song is lacking, but I do remember it. I can't speak Japanese. It's not my... I can't speak Japanese. Sorry. No, it's so bad. It feels like it, right? See ya, see ya, see ya, see ya, soya, soya, soya. Kokoro de nemo, dame tsukate yukuze. Wow.
조심해 멋있게 시소에 따뜻하냐 전부 조심해
I can't say that word.
히르스를 세요소에 따뜻하냐 고보지야 모두 고로고로하는 모두 전부 조심해
Can't say it.
많은 시소에 따뜻하냐 하나씩 끝나게 따뜻히 걸어놓고 나한테 맞지 대신
Hilary Duff, what dreams are made of.
Can't accuse me of not trying. All right? You can never say I don't try, you know? You can say a lot of shit about me. You can, but you can't say I don't try. Thank you, who else, for the $10. I'm a non. Thank you for that request of baby metal. I hope it was alright. It's not. I can't speak Japanese.
Have you ever seen such a beautiful night? I could almost kiss the stars for shining so bright. When I see you smiling, I go, oh, oh, oh. I would never want to miss this, 'cause in my heart I know what this is. This is what dreams are made of, and this is what dreams are made of. I got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams are made of. Have you ever wondered what life is about? You could search the world and never figure it out. You don't have to sail the oceans, no, no, no. Happiness is no mystery, it's here and now, it's you and me. Yeah. This is what dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of. I got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of.
Not Kegel Destroyer. Fucking lol. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the roses, everyone. Hi, my puggies. How you doing today? Stream Elements 8, one of your donors? Or just tell me the song. You can just tell me, I'll sing it for you. I'm having a day, La Vie en Rose. I would love to sing La Vie en Rose.
Quand des mots prendront sa voix, il me parlait au bois, sa voix, la vie en rose. Il m'a dit des mots tant mieux, des mots de tous les jours que m'a fait quelque chose. Parlait de mon lieu d'Angers, qu'on est chiusa. C'est lui pour moi pour lui dans la vie. Il m'a dit, on jouait pour la vie. De quoi les aperçoit. Alors je sens sur moi mon cœur qui bat. C'est lui pour moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me la joie pour la vie. De quoi les aperçoit. Alors je sens sur moi la vie.
Buffalo. Lying. You're so funny.
The other woman has time to manicure me. The other woman is perfect where her rival failed, and she's never seen with pin curls in her hair. The other woman enchants her clothes with French perfume. The other woman eats fresh cut flowers in every room, and there are never toys that's scattered everywhere. And when comes to call, he finds her waiting like a lonesome queen, 'cause to be by her side, it's such a
never have its love to keep, and as the years go by, the other woman will spend her life
No idea.
Dark Mock Rises, my god, thank you for the $50 reduce. I would love to sing some Joji for you. And Moon and Back. I love both these songs. She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working. So what can I do when you're out of sight in my mind? 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Tell me, save is your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story? One that I have never lived. Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse. Maybe you'll start slipping slowly and find me again when you're out of sight in my mind. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I've moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Thank you for the roses, chat. I hope it was alright. Chat, this lip situation is crazy. They hurt. Just so you know. I know it looks like I got lip filler, but no. Bitches, I'm just allergic to mango. But it's so painful. I just need everybody to know. That's all. I know it looks like, it kind of now looks like I've been making out because I think they're dry and they've gotten redder. But clearly I have not been making out with anyone. It's just pain. It's very annoying.
Taking her time, making up the reasons to justify all the hurt inside. Guess she knows from the smiles and the look in their eyes. Everyone's got a theory about the bitter one. They're saying Mama never loved her much and Daddy never keeps in touch. That's why she shies away from human affection. But somewhere in a private place, she packs a bag for outer space. And now she's waiting for the right kind of pilot to come. She's saying, I will fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. I got a ticket for a world where we belong. So would you be my baby? She can remember a time when she felt needed. If love was red, then she was colorblind. All her friends had been tried for treason and crimes that were never defined. She's saying love is like a barren place, and reaching out for human faith it's like a journey I just don't have a map for. You gotta take your time and push the ship to overdrive. Send a signal that she's hanging on up on the star. She's saying I will fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. I know you heard a book, well that was Adobe. So would you be my baby?
Pretty good, how are you?
Mama never loved her much and Daddy never keeps in touch. That's why she shies away from human affection. But somewhere in a private place, she packs a bag for outer space. And now she's waiting for the right kind of pilot to come. Just saying I would fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. I've got a ticket for a world where we belong. So will you be my baby? I will fly you to the moon and back if you'll be my baby. Yeah, I got a
aspect of the Beauty song Impossible Dream?
I have to believe that this is Impossible Dream by Don, what's his name? I don't think Impossible Dream is a song. So I feel like it's Impossible Dream. I think. Oh, I do what I can for the people and to be able to afford food. So, thank you for appreciating my singing. You know, it's a symbiotic relationship. I'm not sure if I'm the whale and you guys are the mollusks, or if I'm a mollusk and you guys are the whale. I just don't know. That's a lot of questions, and I really wish you'd stop adding me in every message. I don't play guitar. No, I'm disabled. And I don't have any musical instruments. I gave my piano to my niece and nephew because it doesn't fit in my new home.
Diggle's music covers.
To dream the impossible dream, to find
Osby gifted a tier 1 sub to Whale. They have given 34 gift subs in the channel.
to bear with unbearable sorrow, and to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, and to learn pure and chase from afar, to try when your arms are too weary to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow the star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for the heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to that glorious quest, and in my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world would be better for this than one man scorned and covered with scars, still strove with a last sense of courage to reach the unreachable star, to reach the unreachable It's such a pretty melody.
Thanks for watching.
It's such a pretty melody, that one. Like it's honestly, it's so pretty. So I lost another dono. I'm sure you get them back. You just tell me what songs you want. If they go through, I'm keeping the money. If they don't go through, I don't care. You request enough songs. Oh, Madhouse. Okay. I'm gonna start in my own psychological thriller, so grab a seat now. There will be blood and gore, a box office killer, a sell out. Make me a spectacle out of a beautiful chemical meltdown. Loosen the screws in my brain, could be any day now. They're gonna put me in a madhouse. Shove pills down my throat till I space out. They wanna love me and then start shame me. Bad shit crazy, can you better blame me? They're gonna put me in a madhouse. But is it you or is it me? No more brains, serotonin and kerosene. Diagnosed with seeing things, maybe cause I know my brain. Go ahead, take a peek, maybe lay you under the hood. I'll scare the shit out of you like nothing ever else could. Didn't scare myself, sometimes took my life. Now look who's got the knife, gonna put me in a madhouse. Shove pills down my throat till I space out. They wanna love me and then start shame me. That shit crazy, can you blame me? They gonna put me in a madhouse. But is it you or is it me? But is it you or is it me? They gonna put me in a madhouse. Shove pills down my throat till I space out. They wanna love me and then start shame me. Bad shit crazy, can you blame me? They gonna put me in the madhouse. But is it you or is it me? Thanks, my puggies. You're welcome. I'm calling it. Chat, I'll try and sleep in a little bit more in the morning and then go a little bit later again tomorrow night. Actually, you know what? I can finish with this.
Flowers.
That's not a problem. No, you're so fine, my poggies. Yeah, it's so fine. Maybe, depending, maybe I do a split stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a day stream and a night stream. Gosh, shuck. What? That's crazy, you say. That's so crazy. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? She's so crazy. And I am. I'm a crazy girl with crazy dreams. We'll see. We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be so. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to lie. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers
Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. I can love me better than you can love me better. I can love me better, baby, can love me better. Paint my nails cherry red, match the roses that you left. No remorse, no regret. I forgive every word you said. Oh, I didn't wanna leave you, baby, I didn't wanna fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. I can love me better, baby, you can love me better. I can love me better, baby, you can love me better. I can love me better, baby, you can love me better. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Better than you can. I can love me better. Thanks for the 1,000 biddies, my bookies. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Fuck me, I'm tired. I need to eat soup. I also can't be bothered. Oh, hi, Famis. Hi, bye. I'm too tired. The sun is killing me. Who am I as a person? Honestly, I've changed so much. I'm 3 tired. Osbia, you're really carrying the gifted subs
Osbia
this
gifted a tier
evening.
1 sub to Good Night. They have given 34 gift subs in the channel.
I'm very grateful. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the gifted subs. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love you better. Yeah, I can. I made millions. I made a bandana hat. Oh my god, show me. Show me the bandana hat. I want to see.
Hi, King. Bye, King. Sorry. I'm going to bed. Blame the sun. It's not my fault. Chat, I'll be back for tomorrow night. It's history night. I was thinking we start French Revolution for fun. So if you have any resources that you might like to share for tomorrow night, some French Revolution themes, you know. I think we've done it before, but if you've got any like cool, quirky, interesting videos you would like to share, that would be cool. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. Which one? The one of 1789. I don't know. Whenever it was. The 1700s, the 18th century. I don't remember. What do you want from me? Who do you think I am? Huh? All I know is that the peasants are revolting. Yeah, that's what's going on. Chat, I'm so tired. I hope you enjoyed my delirious personality, at least for a time. I'm now going to go and have my soup. I love vegetables. They're so much more delicious than Skittles, and I love them. Can't wait. I am looking forward to cuddling my dog, though. So. Bye, Scribbles. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.